Alright, let's try this again. This is actually attempt number 4. Blade Runner. Alright, it's been a while. Let's just get on down the road. Let's see, lots of stuff last time. Kingston Kitchen Lady lied about cheese. Lucy ran from the arcade. Met Crazy Legs Larry. Met the old couple at the arcade. Let's see, we had to find a photo of Guza. We got the security tape from the China bar. And now it's just a matter of... crap. There's something I'm supposed to do. Yeah, we need to go back to the Bradbury building. Because there is something there for us to find. I don't think I've ever actually landed at this location. Well, that's cool. Alright, so now we're going to go ahead and talk with Ep7 again. Well, for the first time actually, but for the 4th time for me, so while it's a surprise to you.
Yes?
I'm looking for Ep7.
That's me.
McCoy, LPD. You had a break-in?
I don't think I called anyone.
I was already here. I was chasing one of the perpetrators.
Well, everything's all right now. I'm pretty sure I can handle it.
You may think you can, but believe me, you can't. Better if I check it out.
Well, if you insist. I don't think they took anything. I don't really have anything here of any value.
You work for Tyrell Corporation?
Yes, sir. I'm one of the principal design engineers for Dr. Tyrell. He's a very nice man. You know, he even fronted me the money to buy this building. It's a landmark, you know. You really should see the front edifice. They put some amazing detail into it.
You feeling all right?
Oh, sure. I'm fine.
You wouldn't be hiding anybody, would you?
No, sir. There's nobody here but me and my friends.
What friends?
The weirdos.
Good evening, Jeff.
Evening, General. See? I make friends.
He almost looks real.
He's plenty real enough for me. And real good company, too.
Look, I gotta check the premises again. Maybe they left something behind.
Well, if you want to take a look, go on ahead. I can't stop you. But please be careful in my lab.
You got it.
Alright. Just take a look around. Going to the left leads us up to the roof. There's nothing there. There's nothing here in the lab to look at.
Nothing more to find.
This door leads back to the main hall. This leads to the weird... Whoa. Dude. That was neat. See if we can get information on the chess game.
I couldn't tell who was winning, and I didn't much care. Chess was a little slow for me.
And we're back here.
You know the design subcons down on the row, Miraji and Chu?
I've heard of them, but I've never seen them. I don't go in for the parties and stuff, and I never go down to the row.
You ever work with a Dr. Eisenduller?
We're in different fields. I'm in basic biogenetic design, and he works on the practical application of off-world physics. He seems to be a very nice man.
Who happens to be dead.
Dead?
He was murdered, probably by a replicant.
But replicants aren't allowed on Terra.
But they're here, nonetheless. And who do you think they'll start looking for next? How well do you know Dr. Tyrell?
Oh, I'm not sure anyone really knows him. But I can tell you this, he's a great man, and a brilliant genetic designer. Dr. Tyrell and I play chess every week. I've only beaten him once.
Mm-hmm. So that's who's playing chess.
What do you think the deal was with Runsiter and the twins?
Deal? I don't think I understand.
Runsiter was paying the twins for something. I saw the cash hidden inside a statue.
How would I know?
Come on, Sebastian. I heard you on the machine. You guys are buddies, right?
There were rumors that the twins were selling some of the animal prototypes to him.
You think that had something to do with their being fired?
Dr. Tyrell doesn't like anyone going around behind his back.
So, Tyrell would really be pissed if he knew Luther and Lance were helping renegade replicants.
You're a Blade Runner, aren't you?
Bingo.
But you said you were here about the burglary.
The guys who broke in might be replicants.
What in the world would a replicant want from me?
You worked on the Nexus 6 series, didn't you?
Just a little bit.
Would you say that the 6s are smarter than the old 4s and 5s?
They're supposed to be. Stronger and more agile, too.
So, maybe they want to learn more about themselves. Maybe they want to pick your brain about their brains.
I think you should leave now, Mr. McCoy.
Alright, I think that's it from them. Alright, and now that we've talked to Sebastian, we can head on out. I don't believe there was any other place we had to stop from what I had done in the past. I think at this point we were just supposed to go... I think we were just supposed to go over to Nightclub Row. Because the guy who stole the cheese, I guess. Sometimes the story of this game really doesn't make a whole ton of sense to me. It can be tough to follow. Let's go over here first. Alright, nobody here that we know. Okay. Let's head across the street to the strip club. Early queue. Oh, you just see who went in the back there?
I remember Early Q used to call himself a humanitarian because he'd recruit orphans for a sex club, then donate a percentage of their salary to his favorite animal propagation lab. Yeah, he was a real piece of work.
I just saw Guza go back there. There's a trick. You talk to the stripper. Well, let's talk to this guy first.
Hey, Hanoi, where's Early?
Off-world fat farm.
You can do better than that.
No, it's true. Mr. Q sent me a vid just yesterday. Getting a hell of a tan he is.
Early's waiting on me.
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant.
Alright, so here's how this works. He's gonna get distracted by the stripper, and while he does so, we run to the secret chair. Then we go from the general audience area. VIP lounge. Let's talk to the short guy in the crazy clothes.
Early, how's it hanging?
Big, slick, and hard as a brick. How's yours, General?
Your man gave me a hard time out there.
I like Hanoi, but I can't deny his sphincter's a little tight.
What's on tap tonight?
Classy shows all evening, General. You're going to be able to cut diamonds down there or your money back.
This girl one of yours?
This ain't no daycare center, General. Of course, she ain't half bad looking. My pappy always used to say if there's grass on the field, it's time to play ball.
So, she hasn't been around here?
Nah, she ain't one of mine. Talk to Taffy. He gets most of the petty business around here.
It's men like you that made this country great, Early. You buy some jewelry at an auction recently?
Keep talking.
Real old, elite stuff?
Who's asking? You ain't with robbery homicide.
No, sir.
Those pieces ain't hot. I got the papers to prove it. I picked them up at legitimate auction. Cost me nearly a pound of flesh, too.
You give this stuff to a girlfriend, Early?
You kidding? I ain't that stupid. No. I was letting one of my dancers use the stuff in her act. Kind of a tribute to the ancient swamplands, you know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Which dancer?
Heck, you're right. She's going on in a few. She's one of my biggest earners, too. She's in any trouble now, is she?
Not yet. Oh,
Wouldn't want to slaughter the goose that lays them golden eggs.
Hey, early.
I'm working right now, General. Ask me later.
let's get a drink.
What's your pleasure, sir?
The highest octane.
One Venus eye trap coming up.
Okay, we're gonna stand over here. Now basically we have to wait for Early to make his exit off to the side. While we wait, let's go ahead and save it. Oh, there he goes.
Ladies and gentlemen, yours truly, the ever brilliant Early Q presents the wondrous, mysterious Hecuba, singing and performing the sacred Thanatos dance of the ancient swamp.
Alright, let's run off and see. Well, there she is. La dee dee doo doo. It's late, guys. It's like 10 to 1. Give me a break. Hey, look, it's Hanoi.
You got a minute, pal?
Sod off, McCoy. I've got no time for you.
This is pretty much it. We gotta wait for her to do her show. Alright, now Hanoi will leave. Let's go check out upstairs, since he's not blocking the door. I don't think there's anything up here. At least not yet. We're gonna go ahead and go backstage. Now this is where I was at when the recording stopped both the first, second, and, well, the first and third time. The second time I noticed fairly quickly that I wasn't recording in the right resolution. Let's save it real quick. Alright, let's take a look around. Actually, let's take a quick break, and then we'll come back and we'll continue on our adventure. Alright, let's check out what's in here.
That's strange. I didn't hear a knock.
I just wanted to say, wow, you were awe-inspiring.
Well, thank you very much, Mr.
McCoy, Ray McCoy.
Is there something I can do for you, Mr. McCoy?
Let's talk to her.
That's such an unusual belt. Is it antique?
They say it's from the last century. Those little creatures have always been my favorites.
Dragonflies?
Yes. And the whole class that contains them.
Tell you the truth, I'm from the LPD. I'd like to ask you a few questions if I could.
Is this about Early Q? Because I could tell you.
Did any other pieces come with the belt?
I'm sure I don't know what you mean.
I'm sure she does.
There's a little test I'd like you to take.
Do you think I'm a replicant? Is that what this is about? If it's Early Q, I'll help you any way you want.
Not exactly.
This is insane. I have a family, a daughter, for heaven's sake. Look, I'm willing to testify against Early Q. A replicant wouldn't do that, would it?
A replicant doesn't necessarily care about what happens to another replicant.
Then you must be a replicant.
I'm sure I'm not.
How do you know you're not a replicant? Did you ever take that test yourself?
Sure I did. Long time ago.
Don't replicants go around with false memories? Maybe somewhere along the line you killed a human, took his place, and your superiors don't even know about it.
Interesting idea. But I'm still gonna give you the test.
Alright, let's figure this test out. Just ask some questions.
Reaction time is a factor in this, so please pay attention. Where do you live?
I don't see why you need to know that.
Okay, here we go. There's our baseline.
Out of the corner of your eye, you see a large black spider crawling up the wall.
Spiders frighten me. I'd call animal services and keep away from it until they arrived.
Alright, this little slider means human or replicant, and they both went up together.
A teacher calls you stupid in front of the rest of the class.
I'd stand up to him.
Okay, that's a rep answer.
You're at a restaurant with friends. One of them orders lobster. The chef drops the lobster into the tub of boiling water while you watch.
I'd leave, and I'd report the restaurant to the authorities.
You're having dinner at a friend's home. Halfway through the appetizer, he tells you that you've been eating goose liver pate.
I'd leave.
You wouldn't report him?
No, not if he was my friend.
Okay. I guess
Are
this
you taking
test...
any drugs?
Absolutely not. Do you think all dancers are drug addicts?
I guess the test ends
What's
automatically.
the most
when
embarrassing thing that
we've
ever
answered
happened
enough
to
questions.
Probably this test.
you? No, seriously.
Yes, seriously. Are we finished?
Almost. Like my briefcase? Department issue. Baby hide. 100% genuine human baby hide.
That's horrible.
The very human answer.
You've been drafted into the Army. During a boot camp hazing, you're bound, blindfolded, and forced to eat worms.
That's disgusting. Do they really do that? Worms are so expensive.
It's just a hypothetical situation. You're crying. Why is that?
I suppose I'm unhappy. Perhaps someone has died.
I think she's human.
I don't cry very often.
You suddenly feel the urge to commit suicide.
No, that's ridiculous. I wouldn't.
Positive result. Subject is human. Test terminated.
Oh, she ran off. I think we offended her. Let's see. Looks like a good place to save the game again. Let's check upstairs again. So she's human, but we have that photo of her at the bar with Clovis, whom we know is a rep, so she's probably just a rep sympathizer. Target practice? No? Nothing. Something's got to be up here sooner or later. Anyway, let's head on back out and we'll go across the street. Anyone here to talk to?
What's your name?
Okay.
Hurley's waiting on me.
Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant. Sod off. You've got no appointment and you've got no warrant.
Wonder if we could distract them over here. And then
Let me tell
run
you
through that
what
door.
I want, and maybe I'll impress you.
Sod off, McCoy.
Nope, okay.
I've got no time for you.
Okay, we're gonna get thrown out. Alright. The recording crashed again. But here's the deal. We talked to this guy, he's gonna go up and do his act. He was just kinda irritated that I even bothered him at work.
Is everybody having a good time tonight? What does a marriage and a tornado have in common? First, there's a lot of sucking and blowing, and then you lose your house. You know what my first wife's nickname was? Twister. The doctor calls up his patient. I got bad news and I got worse news. The bad news is you only got 24 hours to live. The patient says, what could be worse than that? The doctor says, I've been trying to reach you since yesterday. Guess what happens to a replicant who does his job really well? Early retirement, baby. I see we got a celebrity in the audience. Can I get a spot, please? That's right. It's one of the boys from the local Blade Runner unit. One of the LPD's finest, Ray McCoy. Let's give a big hand for Rep Detect McCoy. He's protecting us poor slobs, ladies and gentlemen. He even thinks you're a replicant. He can waste you right where you stand. Nice job, eh, detective?
It doesn't quite work that way.
How about yourself? You sure about yourself? 'Cause I got some friends, they say they know you.
You're lying.
Yeah? My friends say you ain't a Blade Runner at all. They say you're a fraud. And look, here come the cops now. Let's have a big hand for the real police.
This a troublemaker? Put your hands on top of your head.
That's right. Ray McCoy, Rep Detect, BR 61661.
Never heard of you.
I report to Lieutenant Gouza. Call him.
I work for you? Let's go.
Where's your squad car?
Shut your mouth.
Which precinct are we going to?
I'll tell you which one.
There we go. Let's go to that one.
This was no precinct house I'd ever been in, and I thought I'd been in them all.
Mm-hmm.
The grunt to my right had the beefy harness bull look down pat, and his twitchy partner in the suit looked like he was just itching to chainsaw a couple of kneecaps. Other than that, everything was hunky-dory.
Impersonating a police officer, huh? I guess the new Nexus models are a little more creative than the old ones.
I'm a Blade Runner. You don't believe me? Call Lieutenant Gouza.
There ain't no Gouza in the LPD.
Unless I've been walking around in a dream, there is.
That's what always bugs me. Yeah, the fact that these skin jobs always gotta live someone else's life.
No shit.
Just make the call, damn it.
You're just a piece of shit rep with memory implants of this Gouza guy, you understand?
That's impossible.
Rep ain't sounding so creative now, huh?
You want to avoid conf me? Be my guest.
Oh, very good. Very good. Very convincing. Where you been hiding? The Kipple? Gregorian bring you in? Who else is working that side of the pool these days?
I don't know what you're talking about.
What about that bastard selling all that stuff downtown?
Hey, shut your trap.
Hmm.
I'll tell you something, McCoy. I don't even care how you go out. But I know you can feel pain. And on that account, I'm your man, see? You tell me about everyone you met through cars, and I'll guarantee you will go real easy.
Your breath smells like you wiped your ass with your teeth.
Interesting.
You're gonna wish you was neck-deep in an off-world reactor vessel by the time I get through with you. Fire up the chair, Holly. You know what I'm gonna come back as in my next life? A priest. There's something holy about how good I am at this.
Oh.
Freeze! Don't even go for it!
Way to go, Steel.
You got any idea how glad I am to see you?
No time for chit-chat, Slim. You want to save your ass, we gotta blow this joint right now.
Alright. Let's save it real quick. Save it as another one. Alright, let's see what we got. This way. Okay. So we've got a subway. Oh man. You know what? It's time to go. It's time to be done for the night. Let's just go a couple more minutes.
What the hell took you so long?
Oh, there she is.
Good thing you made your entrance when you did.
Good thing one of my snitches saw them escort you out of the club. Otherwise, you'd be 3/4 in the bag right now.
They must have been phony cops, hired by the reps for protection.
Cops, yes. Phony, no. I remembered Baker. He used to be an SID expert on coercive technique until he was fired from the force a couple years ago.
A mercenary?
Bingo.
He won't have to worry about getting paid no more.
That little weasel who works for Taffy?
Gordo?
He's one of them. You should have popped him right there on the stage.
Yeah, that would have been good publicity for the department.
That's your problem, McCoy. You worry too much about what people think. Now excuse me while I go collect. You in or out?
In.
Damn.
Now this is what I call a captive audience!
You got nowhere to...
Got him.
I really must be sick. I actually live for those moments.
We'll split the retirement money, in case you're wondering.
Nah, you nailed it. This one's yours, Slim.
Headshot, too.
Pathetic. Maybe he wasn't a combat model after all. I heard Tyrell was making a few lounge act versions, you know, for the troop shows off-world.
His act certainly left room for improvement.
Mm-hmm.
They can't all be Jerry Lewis. Let's call the uniforms and have them clean this up. Your vehicle close by?
It's around here somewhere.
Where'd you park it?
I'm telling you, it was right here.
I did.
Damn thing must have been stolen.
Maybe you're living in an alternate reality, Slim.
Attention all units. All points bulletin has been issued for Ray McCoy, formerly VR61661.
Uh-oh.
Confirmed one civilian kill. Ezo, considered armed and dangerous.
What the hell is that?
Maybe they just want to bring you in for questioning.
I didn't kill Ezo.
Maybe they think you're not what you think you are.
Yeah, I did kill Ezo.
Are you saying I'm a rep? Come off it.
The look on your face after that last one? The minute you start to feel something for skin jobs, you're in big trouble.
Maybe I just got too much empathy.
In all the wrong places.
You want to put me on the machine?
Hey, I don't want anything, Slim. You're the one they want.
Detective Steele, VR61354, report to headquarters immediately. Code Blue.
What are you going to do? Take me in?
No matter what they say, you're not on my list yet, Slim. You know what that means. And there's no use juicing you if I can't make some honest chinion off it, you know?
Mm-hmm.
I never appreciated your baser instincts so much.
Boozer must have messed up somehow. I'll check it out, see what's going on, and then... we'll be meeting again, Slim. You can bank on it.
You got a deal.
And get cracking before I change my mind.
Okay, back underground, I take it?
Good God!
I guess these are the
Your
twins.
old fogey stuff makes me want to spew. Excuse me, but I was listening to music. Geek, hoodlum, dork, freak.
There is someone at the door.
Speak.
I have a return package for Mr. Luther Lance.
A return? From where?
Emil Runsiter.
Maybe one of the chimps blew a gasket and tried to bugger him.
They're not available. Come back later. Told you those strains were unstable. Runsiter must have discovered the fakes.
Relax. Runsiter's a simp. Not even old man Tyrell could have spotted those beauties.
20th century like a real drug man.
Who the piss do you think you are for blasting in here like a couple of goddamn cowboys?
Gentlemen, take a moment to evaluate your situation.
Look, there's very little to steal here. If you can haul out one of the statues, be our guest.
We look like thieves to you, man?
No.
You look like a couple of goddamn...
Take a good, long look.
Aha! Just the people we were hoping to see, right, Lance?
Huh?
Nexus 6. And you came to us.
Return to you, my brothers. To ask your help.
Unfortunately, we don't work for the Tyrell Corporation anymore.
You've been continuing your research, I trust.
Yeah, of course. Something drives us on.
The common bond. Can you have greater miracles than these?
Brothers, my brothers, take a good, long look.
Oh my God.
Well now, shall we begin?
Okay. All right.
You wake up one day and find it's all been a dream. Or you wake up and discover you've been asleep all the time and the nightmare is real. I didn't know what it was. I didn't know who I was. A cop dangling on the short end of the stick? Or a rep whose memory banks had run out? One thing I was sure of was that I didn't kill Izo. That I know I experienced. And this misinformation, maybe it was the key to everything that was happening. Maybe there was a lot more than what met my eye. All I had to do was stay alive long enough to find out.
And the funny thing is, we did kill Izo. I remember it myself. Maybe I'm a rep. I don't know. But anyway, we're going to have to call that an episode for the night, and I'll try and get back to you within the next 7 days with another episode. I'm really going to try and get on a schedule where I record a Blade Runner, a Minecraft. I want to start on a Kerbal Space program. I want to record all those on Friday or Saturday and have them go live throughout the week so you have something to watch. Record a Pwned every Thursday night because that's when I can game with Skylar. But that's pretty much what I'm looking to do. So I'm not sure what I'm going to do as far as my next Minecraft episode, but we'll figure it out. But until next time, until we continue the ongoing adventures of Detective McCoy, have a good night.